Dear Stellantis MEA team, it's a real pleasure to welcome you today to our business update. Today's conference will be hosted by Samir Shafan, Chief Operating Officer, Stellantis Middle East and Africa. Samir, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Yolande. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. When we met in September last year, I had the pleasure to presenting you Stellantis ambitions in the Middle East Africa region and to take you through our Dare Forward strategic plan. We are highly committed to delivering on our plan. So everything we do is towards Dare Forward 2030, and we are moving at high speed. We have been taking big steps towards our Dare Forward objectives, and today I'm here to show you our progress. But allow me to start with a small recap on Stellantis Global Dare Forward. Stellantis Dare Forward 2030 strategic plan was announced in March 2022. It's a holistic plan built upon three fundamental pillars that will lead us to achieving our financial ambition of doubling our net revenue by 2030, while sustaining a double-digit adjusted operating income. Our ethical responsibility is at the core of our organization. It ensures the sustainable future of mobility for our customers, our employees, and our planet. Stellantis has the ambition to become the industry champion in climate change mitigation, achieving carbon net zero by 2038 from well to wheel and throughout the entire supply chain. We aim to become number one in customer satisfaction for our products and services in every market by 2030. Also, central to the care pillar is the focus on the employee journey and becoming a great company to work. Tech, our electrification strategy is progressing at full speed, and by 2030 we plan to offer more than 75 full electric models, setting the course for 100% of passenger cars in Europe and 50% of passenger cars in the United States, supported by 5 gigafactories. Our software strategy will enable us to transform the mobility solutions by integrating with the digital lives of our customers, offering a full array of onboard features and services, providing superior safety and security, and enhancing the overall ownership and user experience. Value. Our ambition is to be second to none in value creation for all stakeholders while unleashing our entrepreneurial mindset. We are embracing the digital revolution, 1/3 of global sales online in 2030. As we continue to grow in North America and enlarge Europe, our primary profit engines, we also have plans to reach more than 25% of revenues from the third engine outside those two regions. In our region, Middle East and Africa, Dare Forward will take us from today's strong setup to a leadership position. We are a wide and diverse region that covers 81 countries, 24% of world population, and 5% of worldwide automotive industry. In this region, Stellantis is a key player with 6 NSEs, 110 GDs, and around 1,700 points of sales and after sales. We have 10 industrial sites and projects, 10 brands, 53 products. Our team in the region is young and diverse, consisting of around 12,000 employees with 35 nationalities, an average age of 30 years, and over 40% of female in central functions. So what are our strategic objectives in Middle East and Africa region? Stellantis Middle East and Africa Dare Forward 2030 is an ambitious strategic plan towards leadership. Our objective is to achieve over 22% market share with over 12% adjusted operating margin. We have around 55 new product launches. We target over 25% LEV mix and would like to sell 1 million vehicles with 70% regional production autonomy. For us to reach the above targets, we'll be working on several fronts: commercial, product, digitization, customer experience, parts and services, industrialization, engineering, and purchasing. Building on our current tailored and robust commercial and industrial setup in the region. I will be presenting you how we have progressed in each of these areas in the past year. But before we deep dive into the details, let's start by reliving the past year in images.
Introducing Opel Mokka.
أنا مالك كرام ربل 2021 ومن سكان
Introducing Alfa Romeo Tonale. Introducing Opel Astra.
The effort that Stellantis is doing on the industrial autonomy, we want to be above 70% of products built in the region for the region by 2030.
From a commercial perspective, our ambition is to become the market leader in Middle East Africa by 2030 with over 1 million vehicles sold. We want to consolidate our strong position today on the Mediterranean crown and the French overseas territory with over 30% market share. We want to ramp up in Middle East and South Africa and Sub-Sahara with over 12% market share. But allow me to deep dive in our key growth engines. Turkey engine, we have a strong number one position in the market with around 40% market share. In March 23, we announced that the commercial activities of all Stellantis brands in Turkey will be consolidated under Tofaş, enabling increased business synergies and value creation for all Stellantis brands and segments. Algerian engine, our strategy in Algeria is based on an industrial Fiat project with an announced investment of 200 million euros so far, and the production of 4 models, including Fiat 500 and Doblo, and the start of production in December 23. Egyptian engine, the industrial project we have just announced will strengthen our footprint and improve our position in the market. Morocco engine, we are number 2 in the market with around 20% market share. We are working on improving our distribution setup and network structure to lead the market. Middle East engine, we have a strong growth potential that we are capturing with a reinforced network and continuously expanding our product portfolio that is tailored for the market. South Africa engine, we are responding to local needs with an adapted range of products and mobility solutions such as Peugeot Landtrek and Smart Car future launches. From a product perspective, the incredible wealth of our brands and products is an asset for the region. We are continuously adapting our mobility offer to local needs and bringing innovation to our customers. In 2022, we have launched 11 models in 77 markets, like the iconic Grand Cherokee and the Peugeot 308. The market is positively reacting to our models and to our campaigns. In 2022, Stellantis has been recognized across the region with several car and marketing awards, from Turkey to South Africa, crossing the Middle East, North Africa and Sub-Sahara. We have delivered on our promise to always better the mobility needs of our customers. Our innovative and creative marketing campaigns have also been rewarded at some of the most prestigious marketing competitions. But it is not only about the what, it's also about the how. Digital transformation is at the heart of Dare Forward and a key pillar to enhance the overall customer experience and transform the business toward a data-driven company. Our roadmap for selling online is clear. 1 car out of 3 to be sold online by 2030. In 2022, we launched 10 new platforms in Israel, Turkey, and GCC, and the results are very promising. The exclusive online launch of Citroën Ami and Alfa Romeo in Turkey were sold out within 1 hour. The trend continued earlier this year with the launch of Peugeot 408, where the whole online stock was sold out in a few minutes. In 2022, we launched 3 data management platforms in GCC, Israel, and Turkey, a step further towards having a single view of customers and use data in order to optimize the customer journey, nurture customer relationship, build strong customer profile for tailor-made experience, anticipate customer needs through artificial intelligence, and maintain long-term relationship. Customer centricity is a main pillar in our Dare Forward 2030 strategy. In the last 2 years, we improved more than what was supposed in the past to achieve the Dare Forward 2030. We have improved the customer satisfaction rate of 67% in sales and 48% in after sales. The main jump is driven in 2022 results. About the quality of our services, we created dedicated programs per each market to address in the correct way the challenges identified through factual and deep data analysis. We created a regional customer experience center to support in a structured way each market in the management of any customer complaint. We launched a benchmark project to identify new solutions or process to better serve our customers. Still, with our customer in mind, we have made great progress in the area of parts and services. In 2022, we had a good dynamic in all Middle East Africa markets, with plus 16% sales growth in 22 versus last year. We have also tripled the sales of the independent aftermarket products, thanks mainly to our localization strategy starting by Turkey. As a summary, we are in line with our Dare Forward roadmap and we are looking forward to continuing the transformation journey in this business. Towards 2030, our plan is to boost our 360-degree offer with Mopar original equipment, completed by an extended independent aftermarket product portfolio to address major profit pools in the region. From an industrial perspective, we want to move from currently 25% to over 70% regional production autonomy and around 1 million vehicle capacity per year. We will keep importing from and exporting to mainly Europe and North America around 300,000 units. We have taken big and critical steps towards our strategy across the region. In Turkey, Stellantis has announced the allocation of K0 model to Tofaş, covering both light commercial vehicle and passenger car versions, planned for 5 brands. We have also announced the extension of Tipo production. These 2 initiatives will increase the self-sourcing for the region. In Algeria, our production will start at the end of this year. We are installing 15 GPH capacity with an investment of around 200 million euros. In Egypt, a framework agreement was signed in February 23 with the Egyptian authorities to set up an automobile plant in the country. In Morocco, we have announced in November 22 the doubling of Kenitra plant capacity from 220 to 450,000 units with the introduction of the smart car platform that will serve the commercial ambition and the region's self-sourcing capacity. In South Africa, we announced in March 8 the signature of an MOU with the authorities in order to manufacture vehicles in the country. Since September last year, no less than 5 industrial initiatives have been announced publicly. We are also strengthening our engineering capability in the region, allowing Stellantis Middle East Africa to be equipped to respond to the mobility transformation of the region. Today, we count more than 1,500 engineers, plus an additional 3,000 of our partners in R&D. Furthermore, Middle East Africa has been assigned as the global center for Stellantis micromobility development and production, strategically located in the MEA region, representing the highest demand worldwide for innovative and affordable mobility solutions. On the purchasing side, we are on track with our Dare Forward target. In 2022, we have improved Stellantis sourcing in Middle East and Africa by 30%. Our Kenitra operation in Morocco has increased its local sourcing to 60%. Today, our region counts 2 mature supplier bases, Morocco and Turkey, and we are working on expanding with 3 new bases in Algeria, Egypt, and South Africa. Towards 2030, we are aiming at multiplying by 3 Stellantis sourcing in Middle East Africa. 2022 was our first walk towards our 2030 Dare Forward objectives. We aim to be leader in the region with 22% market share. Despite the strong headwinds on chip shortage and logistics, we managed to grow our market share by 0.3 points and prepared our operations to leverage the improved supply in 2023. We set in quality the objective to be number 1 in product and services. We have reached our target of 2025 in 2022. On the adjusted operating income, we have multiplied by 4 since Stellantis inception in mass, and we have overachieved in efficiency in percentage. On the purchasing side, we target 10 billion turnover by 2030, and we have delivered 50% of this ambition already in 2022. In conclusion, I said that 2022 was our first walk towards our Dare Forward 2030 objectives, but as you can see, it was rather a sprint in many fields. Setting the tone for Stellantis' commitment and engagement in the region and translating the willingness and eagerness of the Stellantis team to play a key role in the future of mobility of Middle East and Africa.
We are born to move. It's in our DNA. Yet today, freedom of mobility is at stake. Climate change is reshaping every aspect of life for the world's more than 8 billion people. The shift away from fossil fuels to electric vehicles is happening. Yet the high costs of production limit affordability and thus mobility for many. As we all recognize the urgency to achieve a decarbonized world, we must unite our voices to provide freedom of movement for everyone. And invent solutions with an open mindset to create full, long-term impact. Now, it's time to open the doors and join together with passionate people who can offer a holistic view that embraces science-based contributions as the basis for discussion. Creating a decarbonized future is our ultimate existential challenge. But only when we face reality can we truly begin to create a life where our modes of transportation and our Earth live in harmony for all citizens, no matter how you choose to move. The Freedom of Mobility Forum is a collaborative space for whoever is ready to test ideas, challenge conventional approaches, and play a crucial role in shaping the future of mobility with fact-based expertise, transparency, and honesty. Let's embrace together a new realism where freedom of mobility is not just for the select few, but for everyone. To join us and keep up with the latest, visit freedomofmobilityforum.org.